Welcome, fellow naturalists, to a concrete jungle unlike any other. Today, we leave the savannas and rainforests behind to venture into one of the most fascinating urban ecosystems on the planet, the shopping mall. Forget lions and gazelles. Here, we observe the complex and often bewildering behaviors of Homo consumericus, the modern shopper. Grab your binoculars, or in this case, your loyalty cards, and let's begin our expedition. Our journey starts at the break of dawn, or rather at 10 a.m. when the great glass doors slide open. This is the signal, the watering hole revealing itself. The air, thick with the scent of cinnamon buns and designer perfume, hums with anticipation. The first species to arrive is often the most elusive. Fenestra specula, the common window shopper. Observe its distinctive gait, slow, meandering, almost hypnotic. The window shopper rarely travels in a straight line. Instead, it drifts from one display to the next, its head tilted at a precise 45-degree angle, eyes scanning for color, texture, and the all-important red tag of a sale. This creature is a master of energy conservation. It can traverse an entire multi-level mall, covering miles of polished tile, without ever making a purchase. Its primary goal is not acquisition, but information gathering. It's absorbing data, comparing prices, and mentally curating a someday list. The window shopper is the scout of the mall ecosystem, mapping the terrain for others. Notice its unique interaction with the environment. It doesn't enter every store. No, it has a preferred habitat. For some, it's the quiet, cathedral-like atmosphere of a high-end department store. For others, it's the chaotic, vibrant jungle of a fast fashion outlet. The window shopper will pause, peer inside, and then, with a subtle shake of the head, drift on. It's a silent, internal negotiation. Do I need another striped sweater? The answer is almost always no, but the ritual is what matters. As the day progresses, a new species emerges, moving in a completely different pattern. Behold, the Grex celeritas, or the flocker. These are social creatures, typically traveling in packs of 3 to 5, communicating in a complex language of rapid-fire exclamations and shared glances. Oh my gosh, look at this! You would look so good in that! Is this on sale? The flocker's movement is a whirlwind. Unlike the solitary window shopper, the flocker's path is determined by group consensus. They descend upon a single rack of clothing, like a flock of birds on a field of seeds. A flurry of activity ensues. Garments are held up against torsos, opinions are exchanged, and selfies are taken in the fitting room mirrors. Their migration is swift and decisive. They conquer one store, their arms laden with branded paper bags, before moving as a single unit to the next target. The flocker is driven by a powerful social instinct. The purchase is not just about the item itself, it's a shared experience, a trophy from their collective hunt. Their calls echo through the corridors, a testament to their successful foraging. They are a vital part of the mall's energy, creating a buzz of excitement that can influence the behavior of other, more hesitant species. But now, a change in the atmosphere. The light begins to soften, the crowds thicken, and a new, formidable creature makes its presence known. This is Parentus exhaustus, the exhausted parent. You can identify this species by its 1,000-yard stare and the small, unpredictable beings clinging to its legs, known as offspring. The migration of the parentus is not one of choice, but of necessity. It navigates the mall, not with a map, but with a list of demands. New shoes for a growth spurt, a specific toy seen on a YouTube video, and sustenance from the food court to quell an impending meltdown. Its path is a zigzag of desperation, dodging other shoppers while being pulled in multiple directions at once. The call of the parentus is a low, repetitive mantra. No, you can't have that. Stay close to me. Are you hungry yet? We're leaving in 5 minutes. This 5-minute warning is a fascinating evolutionary bluff, a temporal distortion that can stretch into an eternity. The ultimate destination for the parentus is often the food court, the great savanna where all species gather. Here, it attempts a few precious moments of respite, refueling its young with pizza and soda before undertaking the Herculean task of herding them back to the family vehicle. The successful retreat of a parentis, with all offspring and essential purchases accounted for, is a victory worthy of its own documentary. And so, as the artificial sun begins to set inside our concrete biome, we see these species interact in a delicate, unwritten dance. The window shopper observes the flocker's haul with a mix of curiosity and quiet judgment. The flocker navigates around the slow-moving herd of a parentis, and the parentis looks upon them all with a deep, weary longing for a quiet room and a comfortable chair. The mall, you see, is more than just a place of commerce. It's a theater of human behavior, a stage for our social rituals, our desires, and our daily struggles. It's a modern-day wilderness where we hunt, gather, and display our plumage in the form of new outfits and shiny gadgets. Each visit is a new safari, a chance to observe the weird and wonderful patterns of our own species. What have we learned from our expedition today? We've learned that the call of the 50% off in sign is as powerful as any siren's song. We've seen that a trip for just one thing can turn into an epic journey. And we've confirmed that the most dangerous predator in the mall is a toddler who has missed their nap. So the next time you find yourself wandering these polished corridors, take a moment. Look around. You're not just shopping. You're part of a vast, intricate, and deeply funny ecosystem. You are a player in the Great Migration. Thank you for joining our little urban safari today. It's been a blast exploring the wild side of retail with you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into shopper psychology, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. And for more observations on the curious habits of humankind, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next expedition. We'd love to hear about your own species sightings in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.